Well, I don't want to take away from your achievement, killing a white dragon. Although they're the least intelligent of the dragon species. You know what? Never mind that part. What is important? The horn is destroyed. You have completed your goal, but unfortunately, it appears that it has already fulfilled its task.
Oh,
The
no.
ancient dragons have awakened, as you've tasted yourself. Thanks to your quest, it may no longer be used again to command the ancient dragons, so no more of them will arrive to the Well of the Dragon. Speaking of which, together with Sage Leosin and the Druid, and obviously the collection of the scrolls I have encountered in the Silvery Moon, we have piled up all the information about the Well of the Dragon. And we came to the solution that we don't know shit.
Well then.
I'm sorry.
It appears that the location known as the Well of the Dragon cannot be found in any scribed means, which is strange, because there are books which clearly pointed to this name. Every time that any of us three tried to open one of these or recover information with the spells that would allow us to read the ancient lore, we received only blank passages. It is my own theory, but I fear that the spell of wish, or something quite similar, was used to erase the location of the Well of the Dragons from all the annals of history.
So how do we find it?
That we have established in the first day after we began a search. The other days, we're trying to find the Plan B, which we have established. There are other ways to determine the location of the Well of the Dragons. The means of magic as powerful as the wish spell. Although you might expect that none of us can actually cast a spell that powerful. We don't have the ancient heroes of old anymore. Not in this era, at least. But there are places where the magic of divination can be enlarged to the size that it would rival the spell of wish and undo the enchantment. A long road from here lies an old, ancient tomb, known as the Tomb of Diderus. Diderus was an ancient mage who died about 5 centuries ago. An archmage called by some. Experiments with divination allowed him to create a special pool of radiance, a pool of divination magic, a special, source of crystal clear water, a well that allows one to cast divination spells at their most potent power. If one were to cast scrying through the well, or perhaps drop a crystal ball, it would, without a doubt, be able to counter the effect of the enchantment or the concealment placed on the Well of the Dragons. But there is a catch. The tomb of the Darius, where the well is rumored to be, no longer is placed where it used to. The location that long time ago was a city now is a ruin. And the hills that it was built on top are now occupied by the wild tribes of the Snake Men, known as the Yuan-Ti. That is why the location of the hills has been changed to the Serpent Hills. We have already established that the tribe is quite hostile to the local inhabitants, That's why the tomb has been left let alone for the past several centuries. But something happened not so long ago. From the tip of the mountain, or rather the hill, as some locals say, faint green smoke started to emerge the moment the Drakhorn was heard for the first time, and the sound spread across the land. With the second sounding, the hill erupted, and a giant green dragon emerged, spitting its poison onto the nearby lands, turning them barren and separating them from the Serpent Hills, which it now no doubt considers its lair.
Great. Another
And to
dragon.
make matters worse, someone was seen moving in the direction of the Serpent Hill. We have detected the spell of teleportation used near that location. A wise choice for Leosin to actually set a trap near the place. It appears that he expected someone to take interest in it. From what we registered, the spell user was a female, quite powerful caster, and the location that she teleported from was, well, the Sea of Ice and Snow. At first we
Yes.
expected it to be one of you, but the description did not fit you.
I believe we know who it is. It's Talis the White Worm Speaker.
Also, we have suspected, although only thanks to Makav's and now yours confirmation, we are sure. I believe the mystery of her motives as well as the secret of the Well of the Dragon's location can be found in the tomb of Didoris. Any questions so far? I can tell that one of you doesn't really enjoy my lectures, he says, looking at Benjamin.
Huh? She slowly, like, lifts her head up and she's just looking to the left and to the right as though very confused. Oh, nay, I was most certainly listening.